Hello, Giorgio. Hey, fantastic work, man. Awesome. Really, and I'm glad you enjoyed the course. So you sent some PNG to us. I downloaded it in Photoshop. It's a bit different than your program, but on the average, it all work the same. The brushes might be a bit different, but it will work, no worries. Now, I would like to give you some good advice to help you a little bit further ahead. So let's take a closer look at your work. So my first thought about this was you did a cool arch, a nice balanced rock, and I really love this rock here. Now the background mountains. Pretend mountains in the distance are most of the time a bit more blurry. Now this is of course an alien planet. I got no clue if there's a strong northern wind, right? Then the mountains are really sharp as knives, but on the average, if it's far away, then the mountains are blurry. So I will show you what I did. Away with this. Now see the difference. Now they are more blurry. What did I do? I went to the blur tool, and I hope your program has one too, like this. And a blur tool is well, he says what he does right. He makes it blurry. So let me show you. Let me take another one. This is not a very nice one. I go for the soft round, and then what I do is just move him like this. It's pure strength, 100%. Ooh, it's a little bit much, but okay. See, I just shake the brush, and slowly your mountains are getting a little bit more blurry. And that makes them, of course, a little bit softer and further away. What you also can do, if you put these mountains in a layer, and I hope you did, just turn down the opacity. That's not a way, see? But on the average, keep everything that's far away nice and soft. That's one. You missed is really cool. I would do a little bit less, to be honest, okay? There's one more little thing what I like to show you. Let's go back to brushes. And I got here a so-called ground tool, which is a very nice tool. I love it. It's if you see this, it's really big now, okay? There was a strong highlight here on this corner, which is really important because the sun is really bursting in this lake, right? Or whatever it is. So what you do, you take a nice highlight like this, and then you start scratching. See what happens? And you do that on a separate layer. And then with a little bit of a linear dodge, I hope your program has that too, you can let the sun, oops, I don't want that, go away. You can do something like this. And now the highlight is really coming from that part, okay? And then of course, yeah, this is one layer, so I have to improvise. Let's do something like this. I go to my soft round brush, and let's make this rock complete, a little bit more darker. Oh, wait a sec. Back to normal. And then you make this rock as dark as you can. And then that light comes behind from that rock. That's really cool, okay? You did a great job on the arch. It's really fantastic. And I like your front rocks. That's really cool. Your water is nice. Could have a little bit more dark. Let me see, maybe I can do that with the crown one. So this is really dark, right? So what you could do is give it a bit more like this. Let me take the water tool. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, my water tool. Okay, once again, a little bit smaller. And you see I make horizontal lines like this, because this whole part, man, it's really dark. See? We could do a little less opacity, so a little bit softer. Then I would like to give it a few tiny reflections, not really reflections, maybe some little waves that's coming up here. Just keep it very small. See, and that makes it more lively. Let me do something like this. So let's go a little bit darker. See, that's already quite a difference. For the rest, you did a great job. Let me go back to the ground tool, because there was one more thing what I would like to do to advise you. This is all free advice. This beach looks very neat. I don't know if they have a cleanup guys here on that planet. I don't think so, but it looks a bit empty. Okay, so what you could do, you take, I got here my ochre, I love ochre tones, as you might know now, by now. Let's go a little bit lighter, and let's see what happens when I'm gonna make your beach a bit messier. Now, nothing happens, so we do it once again. Let me see, opacity a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, now it must be all going good. Let's see what happens now. So now, you get a little bit more life on your beach here. Let me see. This is a rock. I don't want that. I want a crown tool. I hope you can see the difference. Just scratch it, and you hear me saying this a lot of time. Try to make difference between the pressure in your tool. Soft, hard, soft, hard. And that's really helpful if you do that, okay? Now, something like this. And maybe a few rocks here and there. And for the rest, you did a great job. It might be cool, I don't know if you like it, to put that planet here in the, oh, you did it here, I see it now. Yeah, that planet can have a little bit less opacity. And for the rest, if you work a bit on those mountains, it's going all fantastic, really. So Giorgio, I hope this was helpful for you. When you make some more work, please send it to us. I always like to see work of my students, right? Okay, till the next time, and enjoy our courses.